In a world of email giants, messengers take their flight. No limit stands tall, blasting through the clouds. Unlimited streams with dedicated IPs, breaking all the limits, flying wild and free. No limited mails, a hero on the rise, cutting through the noise with fire in its eyes. Constant contact, the old mafia boss, holding on to power but feeling the loss. Constant contact's got the suits, the old school charm, running their little rackets, trying to keep you from farm, but slow to evolve, stuck in yesterday's game. On the other hand, no limit emails, rewriting the new history of email. No limited mails, the hero on the rise, cutting through the noise with fire in its eyes. Constant contact, the old mafia boss, holding on to power but feeling the loss. Constant contact's got the suits, the old school charm, running their little rackets, trying to keep you from farm, but slow to evolve, stuck in yesterday's game. On the other hand, no limit emails, rewriting the new history of email. No limited mails, the silent hero on the rise, cutting through the noise with fire in its eyes. Constant contact, the old mafia boss, holding on to power but feeling the loss. When you want to, sending volumes unfold. No limit emails is breaking the mold. Forget the old guard, the past is done, the future is here. No limits, your new gun. No limit emails, the hero on the rise, cutting through the noise with fire in its eyes. Constant contact, the old mafia boss, holding on to power but feeling the loss. No limit emails, it's your new hero, giving you a free pass to me, free hosting, free inputs, free verifications, free security. No limit emails is your own private internet communication.
Alright, I don't know what's that AI come up with. Anyways, I tried to do a rap song battle, no limit emails versus constant content. As you know, AI comes up with crazy stuff, so I hope some of the lyrics make sense. That being said, welcome everybody, happy Sunday evening, as we set up Sundays to do a comparison reviews. As you know, I have listed 50 of them, and each time we tick one off every Sunday. So it's going to be few streams about comparing, and I think comparing them, to be honest, to just kind of show you why everybody's been feeding us same beans all the time, like Heinz beans tins, you know. Anyway, so I hope you will enjoy the stream. On this stream I have lined up, again, unbiased, kind of walk through and look into a constant content, and put next to a no limit emails, and show you really capability of no limit emails versus constant content. And of course, constant content is one of the old guard guys, and yes, I do respect them. I do personally, few years ago, use them myself on several sites. Absolutely, I have nothing against them, guys, but we're gonna look into a modern emailer view. What does today's emailers want? And then we will dig into the both sides and see what is the difference, what you get. And of course, yes, I also went to Grok, and I will share snippet of what Grok said about too, and hopefully you will like that too. And on the private room I will share that Grok conversation with you guys on the, obviously, one of the live rooms, and hopefully you guys will also kind of have a giggle when you kind of go through that Grok conversation I've been having with Grok, challenging Grok. Anyways, is all based on really to just improve a little bit about, you could say, relevant information from both sides, up-to-date stuff. Not yesterday, but we're looking at exactly what it is today, guys. And hold on for that. As always, happy Sunday to all of you. Once more, this is Evan, behalf of No Limit Emails team. Welcome to the stream. Either you are watching live or a replay, I personally appreciate you. As a No Limit Emails team and family, I thank you for discovering us on the YouTube, if you are that lucky. That being said, thank you so much, many of you that has joined No Limit Emails, guys. We appreciate you. Please do provide us the domain you want to use when you join No Limit Emails, and also prepare this before even you join in to make it a lot easier for yourself and quicker turnaround, so we can quickly deliver the system to you. So preparation is very simple. All you have to do is create a free Cloudflare account and add a selected, chosen, good age, clean domain to that Cloudflare account, so you have that ready. And internally, also verify your Cloudflare email. So when you make a registration, a new account, obviously you verify that email. But when you add a domain to the Cloudflare internally, you just need a email verification again, so they can prove that you are human doing that. And when you do that, it also allows us to actually be able to log into your account. It's like secret key to not allow anybody else essentially to your account. But and for this specific account setup, that's what you need to do. So when you done that, simply send us that login detail for the Cloudflare account. Please, once more, do not send us your hosting account details. Do not send us your cPanel. We do not accept them, and we only accept your Cloudflare account and the select domain you choose through the Cloudflare account. Your accounts get built up, activated, and given to you. And that being said, please do follow the guide that we send you, and also beware, and there are people pretending to be us guys, and do not basically click on those emails, your account related emails. As you all know, we deliver your account details generally, most cases, 99% of the time, guys, in a live conversation. We have one-to-one live conversation, then one of us share that detail with you. So we say keep the record, and obviously when we close the room, all the chat get deleted on that room. Is privately get set up between us and you. And that's why sometimes you have to really, for your own safety, create a live room and also join that specific live room we share with you, especially for your account activation. And we do send only 1 or 2 emails to you guys. After that, emailing stops. We never send commercial emails. We never send account related update emails either, unless we are already been talking to each other like via email, via replies, so it's safe that you know it is coming from us. And of course, our original email to you, just make sure that you have that whitelisted so you can receive your emails. And as always, when we reach out to you first time, guys, like anybody else, that first email we send you always can go spam or any another folder. It's just because we never communicated with you before, and then therefore you need to look at that if that is the case. Sometimes does happen, guys. But after that, you can also reach out to me on all these live rooms we have, well as obviously we do live every day. And of course you can also reach out to me another channel, be it WhatsApp, Signal, Telegram, you name it, guys, and even Instagram. I am there with my profile, but I'm not really that active on there. And also my own LinkedIn, you can reach out to me. I am pretty active on LinkedIn, and I post regular on LinkedIn, and it's only social channel that I am currently posting stuff, guys. And of course you can also check us out on a public square room every night, and currently that room is being on for 580 plus hours, guys. So 580 plus hours we've been available to you if you are new to the network, as you all know. And sometimes if I'm not there, guys, yes, maybe my avatar on the room, and you just add me and message or send me a private message. If you are new, then I'll get back to you as soon as I hit the room again. Which is, and some devices I just keep that on all the time, guys, same as our family members also there, and you can ask any of us over there any questions you might have, especially when you join in the network. And also congratulations to a bunch of you guys. Day 12 of a month, as we all know, is again time absolutely fly, October the 12th. And yes, bunch of you did join us, guys. Yes, we had a little bit of update and upgrades going on, and a few of you had a tiny little bit delay of account releases. But good news for you guys, you have it ready, and you should have already received DM either from myself or my partner, and inviting you to log into your system. And when you log in, I already did, created a few segments for you and uploaded a few experimental leads for you, made an email, but email require, obviously, if you want to add the links to it, you can do, go in and edit or delete that and make yourself a new. And if you do know how to do that, obviously go through the channel. There's plenty times we done how to write the emails, guys, and how to build emails with the tool. And of course, we are still here to help you do that, guys. You know, because when you're getting this new piece of kit, we don't expect you to know going to everything and everywhere. So we are always available, one of those rooms to help you out. And of course, you are also free to use Meet No Limit emails to make several different rooms. For example, you could make one room just for you and us, relating to your account and your email. And whenever you need me, and you just text me, hey, this time, whatever time suits you, text me, say, can we meet on this room? That's all you gotta do. And you can text me via basically WhatsApp if you want, via Telegram, guys, or even via LinkedIn, that I can join you, and then we can have a, you know, long walkthrough without kind of time cap on you. Yes, you can even have a lunch break if you want, and we can continue after, like relaxed manner, so we can go through together and help you to execute what you need to execute with your system. And of course, we are always around, guys, and any issues that you face and any updates that we do in many of those channels, I personally release kind of news releases to you guys about updates, about what's going on. But you get it very, very fast if you are hanging out in one of those live rooms, guys, because we instantly kind of publish on these places because everybody's hooked in there already. So that being said, welcome to the family. Majority of you are, guys, everything is green. Only certain IPs are currently like on maintenance mode, but they will be active very, very soon, guys. Normally we don't hold these things, you know, too long hours. Just be patient, we will give back to you. And I know it's only small pool currently, and that geolocation is actually nighttime, so it's like we're doing this basically when you are not active on the system, guys, to not have that much big kind of inconveniences. But we're doing this for good of all, guys, and we do also apologize if any inconvenience happen, especially when you try to log in and do your email. So we do understand your email can't sleep, guys, and therefore we do have a great pressure on us to keep it on and live. And obviously we've been proving to you guys, it's just period of stuff that's need to be done is have to be done. Without this stuff, obviously, we can't progress either as a network, as you all know. So everything have to be tuned in the time of AI, guys, and so there is lots of work in our part, and we do our best to try to be really less disruptive as possible, network uptime wise, especially login times, guys. Uptime is absolutely optimal. Network, we're not closing down for any kind of weird stuff going on in the world. We used to do before, but now we have decent protection in places, so we kind of refrain from that a lot, and preventing lots of that used to do happen last year, but this year, as you can see, is a little bit more solid. It's just generally known, then you get a little bit kind of like locked out, because obviously we're doing some greater work and updates for your systems to be safe. And that's it for kind of a little bit update of the system for you guys. And let's get in to the subject matter of Sunday nights, And obviously, if you guys want to have a online conversation being projected to YouTube, be it on audio or be it on video, then please let me know, and you guys can be part of this conversation. And of course, your feedback and your own experience with No Limit emails can be a, you could say, great value to the somebody new that literally listening and getting into the email marketing. And that's why we are doing all the streams, to actually kind of show you what's really going on in today's world. And also we kind of share openly, network wise, what's going on in the industry as a whole. And of course, we ourselves are here to help literally everyone in the world to communicate much better. And of course, as No Limit email creator, I'm not going to look into this review type of comparison with constant content as a one-sided thing, guys. So let's start in with constant content contact. First of all, I hope you guys can hear me. I'm audible. Thank you, Doug. Let me just check for the chat in here, see if my YouTube chat actually shows up or not. Let me just say hello, see if this works. It's frozen on my end, guys. I don't see any chat. Let's see if it's refresh this. See, hopefully you can see my screen. Let's have a look. There's a little bit delay, but we'll get there, guys. Just a second. I don't know what's happening with Google Chrome and the internet last few days. Seems not very reactive. So when we try to change basically tab in here, some delays. But here we go. Sound is still okay. Thank you, Doug. Hopefully now you guys, just a second or two, see my screen, and we have lined up No Limit emails, and our friend, the old guard, constant contact in here. Guys, like I mentioned, I did previously use constant content. I do like them, guys. When I was using them way back, they were pretty useful for what I was doing. So I have absolutely huge respect for them as a user, previous user of them. But the stuff that I was doing at that time with Constant Contact was very, very simple. For few companies, they used to have Constant Contact account. I would set up automation for them, and as well as obviously use it for myself and different blogs and places, and collect emails when I was selling stuff way back when. So yes, they are pretty amazing actually, and as they very flexible for a lot of small medium businesses that really doesn't have a, you could say, huge lists, that doesn't require huge lists. So it's one of those places, as you all know, is they've been exist for a long time. And yes, they are price competitive because they are part of an umbrella of different companies when you research them. And constant content is part of the, you could say, old email guard on the internet, as we all know, the umbrella companies of many different entities. I'm not going to mention the names, but you can research that yourself. So we start with constant content. Let's kind of make them big and famous. So basically on the front page of constant contact, this is what we see. So number of contacts we looked in here is 500, and the domination of currencies, obviously USD, and it starts little as $12 up to the $80 a month, as this is basically light, standard, and medium. So and here it says best in class, 97% deliverability rates, which is that's they claim. And obviously they are good old company, guys, and yes, they exist quite a long time, and you can see they have thousands of reviews in here, so you can also check them out. And then one thing I want to really look in here about the affiliate offering too, as we're going to kind of look that part as a, you could say, sideline income potential. And obviously most autoresponder does offer affiliates, and I mean not many of them doesn't. So we have basically everything else, and of course this is just the normal TOS stuff. So when we look at this, and let's actually go up in here and change some of these numbers in here. Let's see what's the biggest they give us. What can we look into? So the highest they can go 45 to 50,000 contacts. So obviously businesses have this many, is pretty decent business, you could say. They can afford this kind of prices. So it is pretty industry, you could say, competitive when you look really everywhere else, and as much also a little bit more, you could say, simpler priced than some of the others that we looked over the past few months. So we look basically 50k in here, and it's going to cost average between 430 a month to up to almost 600 bucks a month, right? So 575 ideal for pros, getting industry leader, and obviously you can go through this. But again, one more thing I'm looking in here, there is even that you can, it says premium, even you pay premium. What we don't see in here is a no, basically no dedicated IPs. So they do not offer that. Maybe they offer in the future, I really don't know, but that's what we see. And obviously see the old feature about really platform, monthly email sent, and X number of the contacts. So if you have a 50,000 and you send 10 times 50, let's say, you can see the numbers, 3 users you could have. It says unlimited contacts you can have, which is 24 times the number of your contacts. Anyways, I don't know if they charge for contacts or not, but in here, according what we see in here, says add-on data is $10 a month add-on. So inbox review or previews, $10 add-on. Newsletter, obviously you can have that. Engagement heat map, only on that pro level you get. Dynamic content, that is just standard these days. Subject line recommendations, this is the AI part that they added lately. A/B testing, and obviously survey polls and scheduled email sends. These are kind of, you could say, normal autoresponder kind of parts. Brand kit, maybe, I don't know what that means. They remove the logo and stuff. That extra charge doesn't say anything, but just says brand kit. Drag and drop email templates, obviously 567 bucks. Having this features are, you could say, pretty standard on almost literally any autoresponders out there. And obviously response to non-openers, e-commerce integration, custom automations, social media for posts on Facebook and Instagram, social reporting, SMS marketing, text to join SMS reporting, So it's quite a lot, you could say, geared, because obviously they hook this in to the different type of SMS and different type of places that obviously constant contents, uh, you could say, mother companies uh, own. So essentially, lots of different part of this constant content, you could say, um, geared obviously way back when, for generally speaking, for, you could say, small franchisees and things like that. So they have improved, they added some AI stuff, but it is big company, this kind of things you obviously expected. And obviously this is GQ, obviously the standard top 50 2025 chosen. um, Obviously they are part of the bigger network, guys, so constant content, obviously you will see, to be in position, obviously get GQ reviews and things like that, because literally they are a pretty age old company and have a good value, basically in email space and marketing space, and they've been serving communities for a pretty long time, and therefore I do have huge respect for them. And they also not really the most expensive out there, so they are pretty competitive, but really is not over the price of emails that we seen somewhere else. Yes, you're still limited to the 50K without dedicated IP and being put into the share hosting, but essentially, because of the longevity and obviously credibility in space, the email still does work, guys. Maybe not hitting inbox all the time, but you guys can like give a free trial to them and test few emails, see what you think. You can do that. So go ahead and literally try them, especially every one of that email service providers that if it's providing you trail account and is also free contact account or free send counts, I highly recommend you join them, just test them out, see how it is for yourself. And obviously this you can see old established versus, you could say, newcomer of no limit emails, and that is great amount of resources they provide. Obviously they provide the podcast, blog, customer stories, events, on demand libraries, newsletters, new markets experience. As you can see, because they are part of the larger umbrella of different companies, so they have all this available to dive in. But majority is, you could say, non-live interaction, so it's all recorded and pre-polished and whatnot. So is there this decent connect customers like you community they have? I really don't know that part that much. If you're a constant user, what is this community about? You could fill us in the comment. But I'm just looking on the surface as users shopping for the get solution, and we're looking constant content. Obviously, still, you could say, a good place to try out, even that we are kind of ourselves offering similar thing. So you have multi facilities in here, as you can see, partners, agencies, multi-count solutions, which is we also kind of know no limit emails does offer this. Obviously specification for different agencies and things like that, we already do that and are based on a domain for brokers or whatnot, so that's not really, you could say, big difference. Lead gen and CRM, sales marketing directories, who needs the align. Obviously they also sell leads, as you can see in here, which is we don't. So because they are part of a big networks, guys, and they do have different networks does sell leads, you can check them out. So overall, the features that provides, the pricing that's at stands for 50K contact, and also obviously out of the hat start, you could say for the average on the industry is like literally like 25,000. Let's say if you are using Klaviyo or anywhere else. So if we look 20,000 price wise, you're still going to pay 400 bucks. So for small teams, maybe this kind of, you could say, within the budget, that could be ideal. But we can look in a second also no limit emails. So in here you will all, even they say unlimited contacts, but it's very limited send, comparison limits send and no limit emails, and we'll show you that just a second too. So overall, yes, I do really like Constant Contact, guys. I did kind of use them quite a few years, and they were solid for me. So I have no kind of, you could say, bad thing to say about them. But I've been request, and we kind of do that. So this says live phone and chat with marketing expert, live sport, which is pretty awesome if they actually do that. And if they are, that is very, very nice of them. Before it was just like articles and things like that when I was using. And now let's have a look bring on the affiliate part. So affiliate part, let's see what actually they offer. So trusted by businesses, 20, earn up to the $80 the pay for a new account. So it is one-time payment of 80 bucks. Once enrolled, you need to do this, place add links and constant contacts to your website, track your referrals. So is one-time pay, get paid one time, and that's it. So you literally selling the lead to them, you make the sale for them 80 bucks, and that's it, and it stops there. So that's a little bit down, especially the scale of constant content. I wish they make this continue, and that would really improve them. And I wish they do, because there's lots of users still. They do have, large numbers of users. So 80 bucks one time and invite, guys, is still 80 bucks per lead. If you make the sale, it's not too bad. But in a marketer point of view, it is bad, because then you're not getting anything else from it. So that side of it's a little bit downer, but at least they have it, guys, and that's 80 bucks. So let's get in to a no limit emails. To just show you no limit emails, 1 second, guys. Let's go in here, so it's all kind of live. As you know, we had them side by side in another tab. So on the no limit emails, it's very simple. Obviously, it's not like constant content corporate page. This is more of a, like, you could say, public introduction sales page as a service, and we are serving this through a Warrior Plus, especially for the affiliate part of no limit emails. So in no limit emails, let's first just tackle the affiliate part, so you already kind of congruent with what you just saw on 80 bucks from constant content. So on no limit email affiliates is 30% on any package that you invite, and it is on a recurring basis. So literally, as long as the person that you invite stays paid account, and every time he's renew his account, you get paid too. So that's big difference on 30% versus Continuum versus $80. So affiliate sense of building actually decent income. Definitely no limit emails kind of has a, you could say, green tick versus just one time payment from constant contact. So to just have that in mind, that's kind of like one, you could say, good score and no limit emails already have against them. And second part is the essential part of this is obviously you can look the price, and obviously we're looking in the price in today's price, right now price. So we saw the website, and then this is exactly what's being displayed for no limit emails on the sales page. So the highest that unlimited you can send is still cheaper than the constant content highest package. So we see that still kind of you could say couple of $100 cheap as between 600 and 400 you can see. And also the numbers, you can see every single package beats the send limits, like even start, this is just double beat basically the numbers. And also infrastructure has clarified dedicated IP for that infrastructure, and so on and so forth. So you can see 250k 2 IPs, 1 million 3 IPs, and we do give a bit more guys if it's necessary. And also unlimited, you get 5 IPs, and obviously we do a little bit more also extra, give you more extra just in case needed. So it's like literally 5 IPs sending unlimited emails with less than $400 on your own domain, versus you pay almost 600 that you are on share hosting, not on your own basically infrastructure that you control. And that's a big difference in here on the setup. And as well as obviously future wise, constant content is a SaaS rigid site. You can't modify much of it, everything template based. On No Limit Email side is open source tooling that you can literally modify everything, build on it if you have expertise. It's literally it's like your WordPress, that you could build everything on it, for it, and even plugins and themes, and you can turn every web page in the world as your theme if you want. So there is big flexibility when it comes to the really, you could say, tooling side of it. And also we saw another really most important part of the email was missing in a constant content contact was email verification, and No Limit Emails includes that in every package, and we've seen it in some other videos I did, uploading verified leads, as well as many of our members did. We did challenges and we did millions to kind of prove actually whole thing works. So that's basically when you look at this too. Again, obviously you get hosting, you get SMTP, you get obviously us as community, you get that open source marketing platform, technical support live, us doing the stuff, and few kind of reviews. Guys, we are not exist long as kind of constant content exists, but we also don't really ask everybody to give us reviews, guys. It's just whoever willing to give us, that is their choice. Because many people that use our networks, they just want to stay private, and they, you know, if that's what they wish is, and we don't push against that. And that's basically why we do have over the years low reviews, but we don't really rely on reviews to sell our services. We rely on human experience, and human tell another human how they feel about really the service that we provide. And that has basically been our growth, and we never really promoted anywhere basically paid ads. That's another difference in here. It is new and is different, and it is sets up specifically for you and your domain, as we mentioned on the beginning of this video. So overall, if I was judging two and starting new, didn't know anything about anything, didn't have no domain to start and anything like that, obviously instinct will say just go and create a constant contact account, give it a try, see how it goes till you reach out to 50,000 people subscribers, and see how much your business can you grow. Is there, guys. Anyone has access to it, and no one is kind of there to deny you to do that. But on the other hand, then if you want to really have a infrastructure that you can do more than a constant content does, then you can set up something like No Limit Emails for yourself on your own domain. And as we seen it on many videos I share with you guys regularly, and as system gets set up in my domain, and I also upload leads just like anybody else would, and I also make email and send emails, obviously play around with automations, and basically discover the stuff that the tool does, and share openly with all of you on the channel in here. And that's been said, as it is kind of, you could say, comparison, and you also can feel free throw in to the Grok, compare no limit emails with basically constant content or anyone you wish to do, and we'll give you some ideas. But just don't rely on a, you could say, ChatGPT, because ChatGPT or any other AI will always have more data on a companies that exist for 10 years or 20 years ago than the company exists kind of, let's say, last 5-10 years. So as always, that advantage ChatGPT will give all the companies when the outputs happen. But if you prompt it and challenge it and give them more in-depth, you could say, information that relevance to the day, which is I did to the Grok. So basically we let Grok let loose, and Grok basically shared pretty interesting insights that I never thought of. Reviews don't deliver emails to inboxes. My personal domains NLE installed deliver millions of emails quietly, efficiently, and legally. Absolutely, that's the key. I mean, literally, reviews obviously important for some, you could say, social thing, but we are basically, you could say, prove me the pudding. Does it taste like pudding or is not? So like over a period of time, obviously taking a while. And the one other really crucial aspect of this review type of a comparison thing, I got to give it kind of really like where you could say credit due. Constant content also like increased the kind of pricing, but they didn't just crush all their clients, so to speak. They still stay, you could say, good level, as we know. We look quite few, like most of them is, you know, few $1,000s a month, but yes, they are still holding decent flag up, you could say. I have absolutely huge respect for them because they do serve lots of people around the world, guys. So that will conclude literally our review for this, or comparison. Price wise, guys, no limit emails beats constant content. Level of control, safety and privacy, no limit emails, you can't compare it. Level of email sent, just like what Doug said in the chat, you can't really compare send million email versus send 50,000 emails. So you can see the gap in numbers and real numbers, the difference. So, and also when it comes to the really price change, and again, we beat all of them, including constant content. Last 6 years, we did not increase price; they still did. So that's another like score, you could say, towards no limit emails. And also when it comes to a multifunction way of the basically dealing with email data, no limit emails is much scalable, and as I personally witnessed myself, uploading almost literally close to the nearly 800 list now, this since last year alone, on the domain. So that scalability also, you could say, no limit emails absolutely gives you much more, you could say, land to farm. So when we look at it, and is also when you look really the industry as a whole, one side is you actually in control and is get set up privately, just like Doug mentioned, like I mentioned, on your own domain. You are literally becoming more powerful than constant content, because literally what they do is send emails, and your new domain can send more emails than them. So if you know what I mean. So essentially you become direct competitor to them, and you know, literally can do more than constant content does, and on your own domain. And I've proven that, everyone proven that, Doc's proven that, Chris has proven that, Barbara's proven that, literally hundreds of you over the last few challenges that we did just specifically for challenge counts, we all achieved that. And it's all about really real human experience achieving it, not just like constant contact say they can do this, or no limit email says, oh yeah, you can do this. But really, for us, is about done it, and like experiencing it is what's really matter. And of course, most people still don't kind of really believe it's possible that any one of us can be much powerful than any of other email autoresponders out there. I mean, literally any, even including SMTPs. And this is we proven the ground for everybody last 6 years, and has also proven it in a way that price never increased, guys. Is like literally finding a golden goose that lays 5 eggs every day, golden eggs for you. And this is what's look like when you really try to compare no limit emails with others. So as a user experiencing this stuff, I'm telling you, not as a builder of it, guys. As a builder of it, I don't know, we have absolutely amazing technologies built into the no limit emails, and I can't really mention them in the public, guys, because we can't. And it's like how in-house secret recipes for our networks and relays to work and work safely. And we put literally every ounce of energy in us to make to the world best. And I mean, once more, it's really is not about myself. It's about you out there and thinking to get into the email game. And what's the cheapest? What's the most effective way that you can get in? Which ways that you can scale even multi-accounts, multi-domains, multi-levels of setups. So market is open for anyone to look and analyze and find out. But I hope I have given you decent enough information that you fully can choose who you want to go with and why. Obviously, if your goal is big scale, guys, definitely try no limit emails. If your goal is stay low and stay 50k rest of your life, go with constant content. And that's it for me, guys. And come join us in the public square room, and we can have further discussions about this. And of course, we can dig out a little bit more pros and cons on both sides, guys. And as you all know, everything's not really 100% perfect, guys. No one can claim that. And but getting close to the 100% perfect, they claim that they do deliver 97%. And I seen our data, it is 98, 99%. So we still beat them like quite a bit. And a few years ago, when I compared this again on a really live server set, live email sent, and we still beat constant content by a few points. And that is way back when should be a thumbnail and image either on a Facebook group or in a YouTube thumbnails, when we were comparing really SendPower and SMTP. And also, as you all know, I am one of the builder of no limit emails. I'm so confident, guys. I created tools that any one of us can test our email send and deliverability scores on the fly, absolutely free. And I did share that tool with the group a few weeks ago, and I've been using it almost regularly every day after me sending email out with no limit emails set up. So if you're in a group, you should know where to access it, guys. And it's pretty amazing tool, actually. And I hope you get a good joy out of it, because it really gives you what's real data, guys. How's your domain scoring, how your emails look like, what's your possibility of the hitting spam, and so on and so forth. Is one of those tools is out there, and hopefully you'll have a good kind of play around with, especially if you have a domain sending emails. That doesn't mean you just be part of no limit emails or any other networks that you send in domainers. So just stick in and analyze it, see what you find. So that's it for me, guys, and come back and join us in a conversation in the public square room, and I will be hanging out with many of you, and we will have a long drink. And it is Sunday evening, guys. Let's have more sending fun. If you have a system, go ahead and send that email once more. Thank you, Doug. Thank you, Barbara, and I appreciate you both, and I will speak to you guys just a second over the other side. Take care and have a wonderful rest of the weekend, guys.